Hey everybody, Penny Sticks here, the company man, and the last thing that we are gonna talk about here is the 4 troublesome trophies. All 3 of the coin trophies, minimum wage, average pay, and overpaid and overworked, are, well, they're not working the way they should. As well as drastic downsizing for firing 1,000 colleagues. So real quick, the grumpy colleague and aggressively ambitious trophies, that's for firing 10 colleagues and then 100 colleagues, work exactly as they should. If you count out, as you're playing this first level here in customer service, if you count out the 10 first enemies that you defeat or fire, as this game calls it, even if it is an intern or two, if it's these receptionists only, if you count it out, it'll be exactly 10. And if you count out 100 firings, you will get to about, I believe it's the end of human resources, and it should be towards the end before the boss fight for that. So I came here after many attempts at trying to get this and all the coin trophies, and I decided this looked like it worked a lot better than the one in human resources. So I came here, I set myself up, and I did this 1,000 plus times in a row without stopping. I paused twice, but I did this over and over and over again, and I did not get the drastic downsizing trophy. So it's a little shaky, and we'll look at a different place where I did get it and a good place to use it. But first, let's talk about the coin trophies. So if you want to go for the coin trophies legitimately, and if you want to make it work, here's how it works. Customer service, you can get about 55 coins by defeating all the enemies and collecting the coins. Human resources has about 75 coins. Accounting has 55 coins. Research and development has a whopping 105 coins. I had to do that twice to make sure, but it's true. And marketing has about 80 coins. And then finally, sales and legal has 80 coins as well. So what that means is if you play through each level and you defeat every enemy you come up across, you collect all of the hidden coins. Some of them are in gauntlet rooms, some of them are just tucked away off to the side here and there, and you defeat the mid-level bosses and the end of level bosses. When you add it all up, by the time you finish the game, you should have 450 coins already. So halfway through the game, you should already have minimum wage, 250 coins collected. That unfortunately was not my experience playing on this account, and I hope it is your experience. I hope that everything works for you properly, but if not, I'm going to show you a couple of things here. So what I'm showing you here, first of all, regardless of the coin trophies, is the best place to grind out colleague firings or kills, whatever you want to call it, in human resources. This is one of 2 places in the level where these paper pushing interns or co-workers, whatever you call them, constantly spawn. They'll just keep spawning. The only problem with these guys is you have to hit them twice each time, and sometimes they come out 2 at a time, or the rhythm is not perfect. But it is a good place. If you want to camp out here and just slash until you reach 1,000, it will work for you. It's worked. This spot here has worked for me. There's also a second spot later in the level with like there's 3 carousels that you can ride up to the top, very close to the end of the level, and it's right next to one of the gauntlets. So both of these places are good places to set up and just get these interns or co-workers, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to speed the rest of this moment up here just so you're not literally watching me for 5 straight minutes. Do the same thing over and over again. But so again, this is a last resort. If you haven't gotten 1,000, as I already showed you the amount of coins you can get each level, consider the fact that each level has 3 or 4 hidden coins that give you 10 coins each. Each level has a boss, and some levels have mid-level bosses. So you could end up getting 30 or 40 of those coins just from those things. So you have to consider not every coin equals a coworker. So 1,000 does take a little bit of time, but eventually you'll get it. And here we got Drastic Downsizing. Again, that took probably 3 times the amount of time it should have. This is minimum wage. I did receive this on my normal playthrough after I had completed the game, and I went back and I was grinding. I played through each level one by one, and I got it. So that was like after I should have already earned about 600. Here is marketing on my impossible run, and I got that at the end of my impossible run. So that was after I had played through the game 1.5 times on normal and pretty much all the way through on impossible. So definitely not exactly where I should have gotten it. But finally, after playing over another probably 2,000 coins collected, I finally got overpaid and overworked and the platinum. It took a lot of extra work. And so if you're in the situation that I was in, I want you to, hopefully you see this and don't worry, just keep playing it. It's a fun little game, and it doesn't take long to get through it. Just keep at it, keep playing through the levels. Just play through the game 3 or 4 times on normal if you have to, and it will eventually get you these trophies and the platinum. I hope this helped. It's a fun game. Take care.